Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Of course, this is your girl Tiamac Pherson. I'm still here. I'm just going ahead to share the live. So I want to say a big welcome to Jay Today Vlog, Afnude Gamer Dashi, Miss Taurean, Don 40 TV. Miss Taurean says StreamYard don't like me. I don't think that's the issue. I just think it's having some problems. Oh, maybe because you did like too many rebroadcasts over and over, of which I understand because at one point um it got a bit weird, but I just think StreamYard is having an issue, guys, so I'm just going ahead to share myself out. So I am still here. I'll be interviewed by Miss Tarian today. Um yeah guys, so just give me a minute to share the live stream out, and thank you Af No the Gamer Dashi for sharing me out. I really do appreciate it. And thank you guys for the amazing thumbs up. So guys, if you can share me out, please do so. Please share me out if you can. I'm sorry, I feel a bit hoarse this morning. And the pills are still in my system, guys. Can you believe that? The pills are still in my system. The pills are still in my system. Chat, let me see what's up. What's going on here? Um, aren't we gonna see your beautiful face? No, not this morning, simply because um I am not looking the best right now, and I'm actually still in bed because the pills are still in my system. So Miss Tarian, I went ahead to drop the link. You can come on up so we can start the interview. So guys, Miss Tarian is the one that will be doing the interview at the moment. So she can ask whatever questions, and if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask, you can feel free to drop them down in the comment section and I will answer them as best as possible. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody who turned out on my live stream last night. I really did appreciate you guys coming on my channel. Um, yeah, it has been a rough journey for me here on YT, but I still keep pushing, you know. That is how it is sometimes. Okay, Miss Taurean. That is how it is sometimes, guys. It's not always gonna be all sunshine. Sometimes there's gonna be a bit of rain too. There is gonna be a bit of rain too sometimes. And once again, guys, I'm sharing myself out. So if you guys can share me out, I would appreciate if you did so. Thank you. And thank you for the thumbs up as well. Okay, guys. So Hey, Sean Wiz. Hey, Sean Wiz. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? Guys, don't forget, if you're new to the live stream, please give this live stream a thumbs up. How are you doing today, Sean Wiz? Sparta Gaza and Roshan 365 did not give anybody a chance last night. Thank you. So guys, I just got me some guavas. I'm a fruit lover, so I never say no to fruits. The only fruits I see that I don't like peach, y'all. I don't know if I don't know. I just don't know. I don't like peach, and I don't like. There's another one. I can't remember. But every other fruit, yeah, it's a yay for me. But hi, Zaya. I'm doing good, Zaya. How are you doing? Are you cooking already? Damn. Sean is just laughing. What are you laughing about, Sean? Hi, Rashawn365. How are you doing? Hi, Rashawn365. Oh, okay, guys. So Miss Taurean was in the background. I am so sorry about that, Miss Taurean. I didn't notice that you were there. Hi, Rashawn365. How are you doing? Hi, Rashawn365. How are you doing? Juice? No, sweetie. I eat them. I eat the guavas. I don't use them for juice. I'm doing good, Rashawn. I'm just here. Okay, so Miss Taurean is on mute.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I was saying sorry I'm late. I had to go and pick up my car. They just left the car in the front of the building and left keys in there and then tell me when they were closed or anything. Like, it's not
Oh,
safe to
okay.
just leave the keys in the car like that. I didn't even know they were there because I didn't get any messages.
Oh, okay. Average Shady Gamer. Hey, sweetie, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, guys. So Miss Taurean is the one that will be asking me questions. Guys, if you have any questions, you can ask me down below. Or if you want to ask her something or however it goes, you can go ahead and do so.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay. What is autism and what does autism mean to you?
What is autism and what?
What does it mean to you?
What does it mean to me? Okay, so first of all, what is autism? Wow, I'm gonna try to explain in my own words because I don't want to go on Google right now. But autism is a disability that prevents a child from functioning like regular children. For example, in speech, it can be in speech because you have nonverbal autism, and it can also be with delayed learning and all of that. What does it mean for me? Well, I don't know. Autism is just there for autism's sake, to be honest. I think most kids with autism, they are very special because they're really good at something. It always allows them to be good at a specific thing, whether it's math, whether it's drawing, whether it's music, whether it's games. They're just always good at something. So that is what I personally think. I hope that
Okay.
answers the question.
How is autism viewed in Jamaica?
Well, honestly, I don't think my son is the best. Okay, I don't think it's taken seriously. And I say this without a care because it's a fact. I don't think it's taken seriously here. And I do not know why. I don't think disability overall, kids with special needs, are taken seriously here in Jamaica at any point. Because I don't see them putting out any efforts to do certain things. And when they have their election, everybody is voting for who's going to get good roads and whatever. I don't see anybody trying to build something for kids with special needs, like more schools or jobs, because jobs is very important for kids with special needs as well. Even the adults with special needs, a lot of them cannot get jobs simply because, you know, they are special needs and nobody wants that kind of person working in their workplace. So, yeah, I don't think Jamaica has that. Ooh, okay. I don't think Jamaica has that part covered just yet. I really don't.
If you could speak to the Prime Minister about things that are needed when it comes to children with disabilities, what would you say to him?
Well, I did write to what did I say? The person in charge of the area that I am at, Mr. Darrell Vaz. I did send him an email because my biggest concern right now is the fact that, there won't be any face to face. And the kid, well, my son needs one-on-one teaching. You understand? I can teach him only so much, but I am not trained to teach him a certain type of way, if you understand, because there's a certain way that you need to teach them. You need to know when to give them breaks, you need to know when to push harder and everything like that. So that is my biggest concern because I feel like kids with special needs are going to suffer in times like these, to be honest. Online teaching is okay, but I just feel like the in-person one-on-one is more important. So I was telling him that maybe, if they could have a trained teacher Um, when I say trained teacher, I mean teachers that are trained to teach children with special needs to at least visit at least once or twice per week, at least, because we're trying to avoid as much contact as possible in these times, but at least once or twice, because at the end of the day they need one-on-one teaching. So I did send him an email regarding my concern. I'm just waiting to see if I'm going to get um any response.
How long ago was that email sent?
uh I think it was thursday thursday gone. Yeah.
Okay. When did you realize that your child was different? And how did
Huh?
that make you feel? When did you realize that your child was different? And how did it make you feel?
um Honestly, I saw it since he was really young, because when he sleeps he normally makes a kind of sound. I don't know how to explain it. And I did not know that that was considered as being stimming, because he's trying to relax, to sleep. So I wasn't sure what was going on. I talked to the nurse, and the nurse was like, but babies make noise when they sleep. What kind of noise? And I tried to explain, but at that time, hold on. At that time, she didn't take it as anything serious. And with her saying that, I still believe there was something wrong. But she's the nurse, she's trained, and whatever. So they didn't pick it up. Um, it was diagnosed, I think, well, from my memory, it's either early last year or the year before. And honestly, it was not shocking for me. The only way it's affected me is due to the fact that I wasn't sure how to properly take care of him. Because the first thing is that you need patience. You need patience, especially when teaching them certain things. You need to have patience in order to teach them well, because it takes time for them to grasp a certain type of concept, a certain thing. But once they get it because it's going to become a routine for them. But it took me a while to actually fully understand that everything works on the routine for them. So, for example, my son will wake up in the morning, grab his tablet, sit down, watch it until I wake up. And he'd wake up like every morning about 5 or so in the mornings. And he would do that until I get up. Then he gets something to eat, da 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 da. But now that it's back to school time, um, I'm trying to change back his routine to his regular routine, which is to get up, wait until I get up without taking up a tablet, then doing some revision, then making breakfast, him eating, and then moving on to his school activities, and then he can go back to the tablets or whatever. With breaks, of course, in between. Hello?
I'm here. I just have you on mute so you're not here every time my phone rings and all the shuffling that's going on my end.
Oh, okay.
Um, so, what challenges did you have in the beginning that has no, it just seems like nothing now?
Okay. The first challenge I had, or maybe I say the first milestone, was getting him potty trained. He was potty trained at 2, of which I don't think is a bad time for a boy, because we all know that boys bloom later than girls. Um, so he got potty trained at 2, and that was a big thing for me because, trust me, right now, even okay, let me finish that first, and then I tell you what I'm struggling with right now. But yeah, the potty training was one. The other thing was getting him to spell his name. But what I learned is that he learns well from electronics. So if he should type in his name and whatever, he can easily memorize it compared to me having him writing it down over and over again and all of that. I mean, he can spell his name now without any problems that I'm saying when I just started. That was the actual issue because I was afraid, oh my God, he's not going to be able to spell his name. If his teacher asks him to spell his name, then he won't be able to spell it, da da da. Um, ABC and 1 2 3 weren't an issue, to be honest, because you see, you ABC and 1 2 3 are something that you have to go over and over and over and over. So gradually, he got that, he got those, but spelling his names and so on was an issue. Also, learning basic words were an issue. I taught him Spanish; he grasped those very well. For example, the colors, he knows those, and I think he knows how to count up to 15 or something like that in Spanish because I tried to teach him. Right now that he has a cold, the thing that I struggle with him to do is to simple thing as covering his nose. A lot of persons take things, simple things for granted, but that is what I'm struggling with because every time he sneezes, I always say before you sneeze or when you feel like you want to sneeze, you need to cover your nose and so on. But he just sneezes anyways and then covers his nose after. So it's a challenge, but it takes time and you need to have patience with them as well because you know it is what it is. You just have to do the best with your kids, to make sure that they get the best, to make sure that they have basic understanding of certain things, so that when they go out in the world, it will be easier for them. But that is my that is my struggle right now. And also, when he feels pressured, when I'm teaching him, when he feels pressured, he just shuts down and doesn't do anything at all. When I say shuts down, he doesn't want to talk, he doesn't want to do it anymore, so he just stops.
Okay, I understand.
Mhm.
Um, would you say he is high functioning or low functioning?
Okay, so there are three. You have mild, moderate, severe. So I think severe would be high functioning. Um, he is mild, but he does has severe aspects. For example, the stimming, the rocking, the flapping of arms whenever he runs. So he is mild, but with some severe or high functioning qualities as well.
I think Jamaica classifies it different from us over here. So high functioning means he can get through his day-to-day activities and needs very little assistance. Low
Yeah.
functioning is like when they're still not potty trained at like say age 10, they can't write, they don't use very a lot of words, or they use very little words at all, or they may use no words.
Hmm.
Is that how you were trying to classify it just now? Because you were
No,
saying
that
moderate and mild and so on.
well, I would say high functioning then,
Okay.
because I considered mild being the lowest case, meaning he doesn't have it to the extent where he can't help himself or anything like that. Because if he goes to the bathroom, he knows what to do and he washes his hands after and everything like that. He can speak to you regular and everything. He might not know how to, for example, he might not know how to say a specific thing, but he says something close enough for you to understand what he's trying to say to you. But he can form his sentences, and everything like that. He can feed himself. Like I said, he was potty trained from 2. So all of those are out the way.
Okay. Because I'm like, I've seen your son, he's high functioning. So how are you classifying him as low functioning? But you know him more than I do.
No, because I was using mild as a term of meaning, it doesn't have it full blown.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't write down my questions, so I'm kind of saying them off the top of my head as I remember them. Um, what advice would you give to another Jamaican who has a child who has autism? what things would you tell them to look out for? What are certain characteristics that you have tend to seen from experience that they all have?
Okay, well, the rocking is one. Rocking back and forth or rocking side to side, it all depends. Every child is different. Also, look out for them. Make it, I don't know how to say it. It just makes a sound whenever he's running, or if he gets excited, or if he just started eating, he makes a sound. It's called stimming. It's a stimming process. And also stimming can mean a thing that they do over and over again. For example, he has this habit of wiping his nose. There's nothing wrong with his nose. He just does it constantly over and over again. Also, wiping his face and smelling it. I don't know why he does that, but he just does it constant. That's also a part of stimming. Um, Also, sleeping can be a bit hard for them, because they will try their best to fall asleep sometimes, but it doesn't work sometimes because they want to sleep, but their brain does not. So you might find that the child may get really fussy or stimming at the same while trying to fall asleep as well. So they will make a specific kind of sound. Every child is different. Some childs do a cooing sound. Some childs just make random noises that makes no sense. That's a part of the stimming. Also, when they're trying to sleep, they'll make that specific sound. Also, if the child loses interest quite easily, like, oh, they like this blue phone, and then in 5 seconds time they want to do something else, it's like they totally forget about it. But it's just where they cannot, they are distracted very easily. So it's like if they want the phone and they get distracted, you have to bring their attention back to it. That is how it is, because they lose focus very easily. And that is also one of my struggles with my son, because he loses focus quite easy. And the next thing is you can look out for if the child hates loud noises. I mean, every child hates loud noises, but for example, like every kind of loud noise, like if you start the vacuum, if a bike passes, if a truck passes, if you start listening to music that's too loud or something, they might cover their ears, as in being scared. That's how bad it is. They don't like loud sounds. And also, what can I say? You can look out for um a child that might be clingy, too clingy, or does not like to be touched. Because kids with autism hate being touched. They don't want anybody touching their hair. No hugging, no kissing. They do not like that at all. So those are some of the main things that you can look out for. And if you see any of these signs, I recommend checking it out so that you can get early intervention. I mean, I'm not saying I'm struggling the hardest or whatever, and oh my God, it's unbearable. But when you can catch it early, it's better.
Do you feel that this could have been avoided?
Huh?
Do you feel like that it could have been avoided?
Avoided.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not sure, but from what I've read, autism can be caused by kids that are born underweight, are very light. My son was 5 pound, 5 pound 4 ounces or something like that, so he was really small. And they also say if you were like maybe stressed out while pregnant, I'm on a live stream, Jaquan. I am on a live stream, Jaquan. I am on a live stream. Yes, so also if you were stressed out a bit while pregnant or so, it could also cause that, of which I was indeed a bit stressed out because I was a single mom and I had to do everything on my own, although I have my mom and my best friend around. But you needing your partner being there with you through certain things and not having them, it was very stressful for me. You know? Hi, Jeremy. Half New Gamer Dashi. Thank you so much for joining in again. Yeah.
Once
So
again, if anyone has any questions, they're also free to ask. Seeing as I'm kind of doing some cleaning, I'm not watching the chat.
yeah, guys, if you have any questions, you can leave them down below.
All right, now this one is more of a personal question than having to do with autism, with the topic of the
Mm-hmm.
autism. However,
Mm-hmm.
was this pregnancy a planned pregnancy?
No, it was not. It was not, but when I found out, I was both excited and scared at the same time because, this is a human being, a baby. So, but yeah, it is what it is. And like I said, I was a single mom. So it was a bit stressful on my part. So I feel like that actually contributed to it, but yeah, it's it's already done and that's just a reality.
And how did the father react to the news of you becoming a dad?
He was excited and everything like that. But then he messed up. He messed up big time by getting another girl pregnant while I was pregnant.
That
So, yep. So I just cut it off with him, which was even more stressful for me again.
girl, I understand. I can relate. You must be one. Probably that married, huh?
Yep. Because I felt disrespected. Because I'm like, how can you do that? Knowing that I'm already pregnant, going through this and everything, and into the next year pregnant, and the girl contacted me and everything. So all of that added to it. Yeah.
Why she contact you?
I don't know what her problem was.
Did she call to brag or she called to say sorry?
Sorry. No, she contacted me to cuss me out.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe she saw my number in his phone or so, something like that. And maybe
So were
she thought
you
she
there
was the only
first?
one too. Huh?
Were you there first?
Weren't one?
Were you not there first?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe she thought she was the only one or something. So maybe when she saw the conversation and calls and whatever, she took my number out his phone or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, so I never tried to have a civilized conversation. This listen. Me and John Brown have been together since May 10th, 1962. When did you guys
Yeah,
get
but
together?
she claimed that she was there first and everything. So, but just not sure if we prolong it because really and truly never want to get myself in problems. So,
So did he or does he play an active role in either children's lives?
I don't know about her, but for me, no.
Okay. Do you know if she ended up having a boy or a girl or you don't know?
She had a boy, like my son,
Did you give your son your last name or the dad's last name?
the father last name.
Okay. And
But
do you
I'm thinking of
know
changing it.
to what last name? Your married name?
No, my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is my phone beeping? What is this?
Huh?
No, my phone is beeping, so I'm checking why. Like all my messages are so delayed on this phone. One phone having issues with speaker and audio, the next one delayed. Just have problems with it. Come here, look, let me see it. Okay, you're good. All right. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Lose my train of thought. Where was I? Do you know if he has family members who are also autistic or have any other disabilities?
Well, no, I'm unaware of that. His sister is not autistic. His twin brother is not autistic. His nieces and nephews are not. So, you know, because I know it can be a generic. Jesus, my words.
That is the right word.
Yeah, I know it can be that, but no, not that I am aware of.
Actually, no, generic isn't the right word. It's genetic. So, on your second time, before I go into that question, do you plan on having any more children? And if you do, what steps or what things do you think you would do differently?
Okay, yes, I want another child, but I'm not going to bring that child. I'm going to adopt. And so, because of this, definitely a girl. Definitely a girl. But I won't be having any more kids of my own. I'll be adopting.
Why do you not want to have another?
Because pregnancy is a hard thing. It is a very, very hard thing. And I just don't feel like I want to put myself through all that again. It's a lot, and mentally, it's trust me. You know something like postpartum depression. It is so real,
Yep.
and I did have that after having my son, and I really do not want to go through that again. Really.
So, if you intend to adopt,
Hmm.
where would you adopt from?
Okay, I was
What
looking
things
into
would you look
Jamaica.
out for?
Huh?
Where would you adopt from, and what
Hmm.
things would you look out for? Would you specifically say you only want a child who is no younger than 2 years old? Would you only want someone who's only no older than 5, or what would your requirements be?
Okay, so since it's a girl, I don't want a girl that's maybe two or so, because by that age they should be potty trained and everything like that. So yeah, and it does not matter the race, whether it be Chinese, black, wherever. I was looking into Jamaica. I was looking into the U.S. adoption agency as well. So it doesn't really matter where the child is from, just as long as that child is 2 year potty trained and a female, of course.
Then what if the child is not potty trained? Are you just going to be like, no, I don't want her because she's not potty trained?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to say.
Are you serious?
Hmm. And I really don't want to go through that. That was difficult for me.
But it should be different this time around if she's not autistic.
Yeah,
It's easier to bribe them compared to a child who's autistic. They don't care.
boy. Um, I'll see.
Speaking of which, this not not much to the topic, but to the topic that we had earlier. You know,
Hmm.
so our daughter don't talk.
What?
Still not talking.
Really?
Just because they talk about
You
no
know what you
time.
need to do
Anna,
now? You need to find out how old a child is because I'm curious. Now I'm curious.
I think she's probably at least. Let me check the birthday pictures. I think the cake said 3, if it's not 3 or 2, but the girl don't talk. But just remember, I gotta talk about girl. She not talk.
Is it sure? Is she sure that the child is not nonverbal?
Who knows? I would not put it past her. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
The number one reason why legit, I think the whole bad mother thing is because mentally she knows. because she's
Yeah.
not in a very good situation.
Mhm.
One child, who is a boy, wants to be a girl. So he grows his hair out, and she allows him to, which is perfectly fine. Just do not put him on any medication to stop his regular hormones from kicking in until he's able to
Mhm.
afford it himself. Because
Mhm.
children say, "Yeah, I'm gay now," and you get old and you're like, "You know what? Actually, no. I like having my male organs. I just kind of like to be a little bit more feminine, right?"
Mhm.
And at the
Mhm.
same time, when fear man ready, we beat out our living daylight me here, and it's happened multiple times. And because them drink a lot, she get some backside lick, and she's still there with him, and it's an issue that has happened. And as such, a lot of times our kids don't listen to her. So I think mentally she knows, say, she's a bad mother, which is why anytime she think about me and that potty training thing, it just have it stick in her head, so she's a bad mother. Feel see that. I just remember when you talk about having a little girl. I mean, I talk but I know everybody else will know who you talk to.
Oh boy, you see,
But back to
those
the
are.
topic though. And if you want to continue about that little bit, we can actually talk about that. But talking about this, everybody can pick up and know what going on.
Yes, so me really feel say.
Give me a second, I'm gonna clear
She.
out the drain.
Okay, okay.
All right, talk now.
Yeah, I really feel like females who we go through them something, always find a way to try blame other people. Always.
I'm gonna look like the perfect candidate
Hmm?
because I'm gonna look like the perfect candidate because me and other get to be oh, I'm sorry I made you feel this way. I'm sorry that my words offended you today. I'm sorry that I sneezed too hard. I'm sorry that I did not stay on the phone for you for 30 minutes. I'm sorry that I did not call you at 3 a.m. I'm in the mood every day. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Me.
Something something wrong with you.
Some past song again.
But either way, back to the main topic at hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, drift off. It's like you talk about little girl on packaging and everything just start come back to me when the
Yeah, man.
autism and non-verbal. Because I'm thinking that that child is probably autistic, you know.
Maybe.
Because I think she doesn't even respond to her name at times. But this is just my observance from a year ago. I have not seen the child since. I
Mm-hmm.
just know what I've been told so far that she's still not talking.
Maybe she's non-verbal, and if that's the case, she might need to really go and check that out because on that case, she needs to check out, make sure that the girl is checked out. The girl is checked out early enough where she can get the proper training. Anyone want to tango? Where she can get the proper training. So she can go to speech therapy and get the proper training.
And speaking of therapy, one of the kids are already in therapy, by the way.
One of them?
Yep.
For what?
I think one I think one has she does she I think the other one has autism as well. One
Oh.
of the girls, because there's a boy
Mm-hmm.
and a girl, in all there's three. And the girl I think has a little bit of autism.
Mm-hmm.
She has issues paying attention, and
Mm-hmm.
she's in speech therapy, I think it is, to help her with talking.
Oh. So in that case, it's not impossible that the younger one has it too.
Don't put it past them. Ocean Wave Cash, you can definitely tango with us if you are still on the live. You can tango with us. Leave some love under our channel. Hit that little subscribe button and the bell icon, and leave a genuine comment. And once we see that, we will go back to your channel and return the love.
Yes, most definitely. So yeah, it's not impossible. That little girl can be nonverbal autistic. So if that's the case, then she needs to get her evaluated pretty early.
Who knows? She probably is still living in denial. Maybe she already did, but she didn't want to accept it. So I don't
That's
know.
true.
Now, how would you say, is there a way for people in Jamaica to get their children diagnosed for autism or ADHD disorder, attention deficiency disorder, etc.? When them can't pay attention. Um, what's other popular health issues? Bipolar, being bipolar.
Hmm.
Um, any proper diagnosis for depression in Jamaica? Like what are there? Is there anything like that there? And is there
Well,
any help for those who suffer from that?
okay, so as it relates to kids with disabilities and getting evaluated, yes, there are services, but I just don't feel like they are enough branches. You know, for example, you have to go either in Kingston, and I think the other one is in Ocho Rios or something like that. So they need to have more. You get what I'm saying? Because it's hard for persons to travel, and sometimes persons don't even have money to travel.
Amen.
Oh, it's Lennox is on the live stream. Hey, it's Lennox.
Hey,
How are you
How
doing?
you doing?
good.
Come here, Luca.
Hmm?
Come on, Pepe, come on. Let me mute my mic so you aren't hearing me.
Hmm.
Lennox,
Yeah.
you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Uh, nothing much. Trying to get things set up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Right now, I'm just having a relaxing day today.
Yeah. How's school?
How was school? Great.
Huh?
It's great.
Yeah, what's your favorite subject so far?
Band,
Hmm?
art, and band.
Oh, arts. Okay.
Right now, I went to an arts festival yesterday.
Mm-hmm. How is it?
Good.
Okay. So did you
So,
go in school or online?
Tomorrow I go in school.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Miss Tarian, are there any questions you want to ask Lena?
yes, how old are you, sweetie?
15.
15?
Yes.
Okay, because I hear asking you about school and stuff, so I'm wondering how old you are. Um, and I think you had said you had some form of disability. Was it autism or was it you who had said you think you had bipolar? Or that you think you were bipolar?
I wouldn't go to the bipolar part. The first autism might be kind of what you think.
Okay. And were you ever properly diagnosed by someone to say that you have autism, or did you just think that you had it?
I kept on hearing, you know, someone said I do. It was by a doctor, counselor, whoever.
What would you say is something that you normally do, either out of habit or for comfort?
When I'm alone, I just like to talk to myself. Whenever it's just me and no one else around.
But if you're around people, though, what is something? Is there anything that you catch yourself doing, and you have to remind yourself, "Oh, I'm in public. Don't do that."
I mean, sometimes, but mainly that rarely happens because I'm alone, somewhere. It's hard to put it in words.
Okay. And how have things been with your parents? Do you ever see that they treat you different, a little different from other kids, or do they ever compare you to other kids to say you're a little bit different, or how is that?
Not often.
Not often, in which regard that they say that you're different or that they try to compare you?
Neither.
Neither? Okay. So, what would a typical day at school be like for you? How do you feel when you go to school? Are you anxious? Are you frustrated? Do you even like going to school?
I mean, I liked going to high school because there's a bunch of stuff to do there.
Would you say you have a lot of friends in high school?
Mm-hmm. I actually do. I was at my last school that I've been to, I was considered popular in my class for some reason. I don't know.
Popular, how is it that a lot of people would be trying to talk to you?
Yeah, something
Or,
like that.
okay. Did you like that kind of attention or did you kind of shy away from it?
I mean, I liked that people are being nice. Sometimes I just replied with, a small word like hey, and
Okay.
they, just say hey back and all that. So, a lot of stuff.
Okay. And do you know what it is that you want to achieve from going to school, or do you just go because your parents say you got to go to school?
Well, a bunch of, I don't know what to achieve because I'm already am at that level.
And that is?
Let's see here. I made the band. That's one. And I don't know about anything else.
Career wise, do you know what is it? Do you know what it is that you want to achieve from going to school, or no?
Oh, freelance animator. So I'm planning, to go to a technical school during my graduation.
Hmm.
And I liked art, so much. I'm actually learning how to animate and do all that fun stuff. And my drawings are getting better.
Would you mind sharing your drawings with me sometime?
I might.
Okay.
I'll
Have
try
you
to.
seen?
There's a thing called what's the a Nemo? It's a thing where you can share, art and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Here, a Nemo. Let's see. Hmm. I am looking at it right now.
If you're
I just
able to,
heard of.
drop a link in the chat for it.
I will. Just give me 1 second. I have to get back into that account. So Anemo is communities and chats. So you just find your community. Either it's watching videos, chatting, playing quizzes, bunch of other stuff. And if you want to find your own community, just for the record, this is not a sponsorship, by the way. This is just to explain it. If you want to find your community that fits for you, Nemo is the place to be.
Okay. What kind of anime do you watch? What genre, or what are your top 10 shows that you would rewatch anytime and it doesn't bother you?
Top 10 shows that I watch and doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that you wouldn't mind rewatching and it doesn't bother you.
I liked watching Regular Show. Regular Show was a good show to watch. And Adventure Time, and let's see. Does it have to be anime wise or something along the lines of just a show?
It can be either. If you don't have a lot of animes, then you can tell me other shows that you don't mind rewatching. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I hear you, but he just suddenly went quiet. I was wondering if I lost connection or something.
Oh, okay.
He's still on, right?
No, I'm still seeing him on the chat, on the thing here.
Okay. Because it feels like mid-sentence it just went silent. Are we the only three that are up here right now?
Mm.
Well, either way, you're gonna get some watch time hours today.
Hmm?
I'm saying either way. No, sir, come here, the clothes you're still staining them. You ever sit down and rub them out with some cake soap?
You want to chat later then?
Hmm? Oh,
Huh?
you're back?
Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm just. I don't know what to put in the live chat if I can't drop my Anemo link down.
What are you using to talk to us?
What am I using to talk to you?
Hi, Floyd Ellis. Are you talking to us on a phone, a laptop?
Phone.
Phone? Okay. You should be able to click on the chat. That's how it allowed me to do it before. And then, let me see. If you can't do it in the regular comments, do it in the private chat, and we'll still be able to see it.
Yeah. It's a link to my Anemo community.
So I can at least click on it and check it out later.
Yeah. That's the thing. You can, create your own community by using that app.
Oh, it's an app, okay.
Yeah. Right now, I'm planning to draw more characters as much as I can.
I do know that it takes a lot of pictures to create anime.
I don't necessarily create anime. Animation is like a moving picture. I do a much different style than that.
Okay. Would you be able to explain it to me? How exactly you do it?
Um, mm, I'm guessing there's some things that I can't explain. But I'll tell you one thing. It's more cartoony than ever of what I draw.
Okay.
Hmm.
Tia, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm wondering if you were on mute or too far from the phone. You were super silent just now. So I'm gonna
Ah,
I think that's me. Hold on.
Hmm?
I think I was causing that feedback. I don't know if it's because my phones are too close together.
Oh, yeah.
cow.
So back to our questions from before. Um, how would you say, how can you search for better treatments for your child? What are ways to search for better treatment for your child in Jamaica?
Honestly, I don't know at this point because I've tried searching for companies or organizations. Oh, here's his little face, so cute. Organizations here in Jamaica, but I have not found any just yet. And I've
Whose
contacted.
background is windy?
Maybe it's mine. My fan is on.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have my fans on and I'm not, outside. Even though I've been outside for like almost 20 minutes. It's actually a beautiful day of where I'm at right now. I don't mean to blind you, but I'm just showing you what I meant. Trying to get this chair.
do you think vaccines cause autism?
Uh, Probably.
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not impossible.
So if vaccines cause autism, how is it that we never got it? Or is it that autism is somewhat new? So when we used to say that, oh, that person is dumb or they're crazy and all of that, those were the earlier people who had autism and we just didn't realize it. What do you
Yes, I think that's probably it.
Because in Jamaica, we used to see the children them who were always screaming and shouting and acting crazy. We just say, oh, him dumb, or he's handicapped, or he's
Hmm.
just crazy. Do you think back then those people were autistic?
Huh?
Honestly, I don't know.
That question goes out to you, Tia, seeing as you actually live in Jamaica.
Can you repeat that, please?
Back when we used to be mocking the kids who would be screaming and shouting and making funny noises and just all in all acting as we would say crazy, do you think that those kids back then actually may have had autism?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I feel so. But that back then persons were not that educated about certain stuff. So we just take it that why them people are loady, they can't get problem in, they're fooling or whatever. But in reality, oh, average shady gamer.
Why he was.
Oh, Darth Vader. Well, hello.
Who's up here?
This is Average Shady Gamer. Hi. Oh,
Ah, yes.
turn it off.
I see, but I saw the Star Wars thing before they went.
Yeah.
Hi, Floyd, if you're still here. Floyd is saying hi to you, Tia. I didn't hear you say hello to him.
Hi, Floyd. I did not see it. I was not looking at the chat section because I was over by the video section. I'm sorry.
Did someone say in chat that they couldn't hear you?
Oh, he's so cute. Look at him in his little Darth Vader.
And I'm gone again.
How old
Hey.
are you, average shady gamer?
I'm 11.
Oh, you're 11. Okay. What games do you play?
I don't play Roblox. I play CS:GO now.
Wait, what? What's that?
CS:GO, it's an online shooter.
Don't you mean CS:GO?
Yeah, Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Oh yeah, nowadays I'm Minecraft Dungeons channel now because I get more people. Whenever I'm live, I see 6 viewers already. I was like, what the heck? This game is now popular now?
What happened to Among Us?
I never played it.
Oh,
I don't even know what that game is anyway.
actually, I would probably play Minecraft, except my parents won't let me buy it.
Hmm.
This it might crash my PC, but I'll try to play CS:GO. I'll try to screen share it. Tia. Wait, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, I
It's
remember
my
she
computer
made me.
doesn't
I
crash.
remember an average shady gamer made me something for my channel. I forgot what it was. I think it was a
It
banner
was a
of some
banner, I
sort.
think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was a banner.
Yeah, I'll put that on my amino page so that way people can see it. So instead of using Discord, I use something else.
TeamSpeak?
Hmm?
Do you use TeamSpeak?
I don't know yet.
Oh. Alright, I'm
Let's
gonna head
see.
off a little bit. Bye, guys.